Our second speaker for tonight is the upcoming Area 82 Director of Toastmasters here in uh, Mactan. And he is on his second pathway. This is the second pathway that he's taking this Toastmaster year, taking the effective coaching pathway in the first icebreaker speech. Our speaker will be given 4 to 6 minutes to complete his speech and will be evaluated by Toastmaster Joanna Maria Lozano. In his speech entitled To See is to Believe, friends, Toastmasters, and guests, let us all welcome Toastmaster Rene Huyo-A.
Thus, believing have to always preempted with seeing. I see and I believe. This philosophy struck me as an apt to introduce myself for the second time because I am a man of to see as to believe. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. If you all remembered and you were there during the time that I delivered my icebreaker speech that was 2 years ago, and that was May 2018, which I was introducing myself as a newbie to the Toastmaster and shivering while speaking in front. I was telling a story about myself and the reason why I joined Toastmaster. However, crafting the first icebreaker speech took me several days because I really had difficulties on how to introduce myself and with so much stories that I intend to share, but I don't know how to structure. Wherein I am sure that also some, if not most of us, would have the same difficulties at some point in their lives. And for the second time, I will introduce myself now here in Mezwan Toastmasters Club, and this time with the international guest that we have right now. I am a man of to see is to believe. I am Rene Huyo-A, and now a certified proficient in dynamic leadership. I was born as one and only son, and I grew up in the mountain province of Cebu and was raised by my grandma and my mom. I was a student with more focus on academics than extracurricular activities. When I was on my secondary level, most of our neighbors and relatives asked me about my dreams in life. But every time I shared what I want to be someday, nobody believed in me. I kept on being a good student in school. However, when I was on college, I was sort of drifted on my final year because I was in trouble at that time. And that trouble I will share on my next speech project. Going back to the story, despite of the challenges that I was facing at that time, still I managed to finish my studies. I graduated my college in New Era University with a degree of business administration. To see is to believe. Now that they believe in me after I made it, but that was only the beginning of the real challenges in life. Right after the graduation, I had to prepare myself for career. I started my first job in the retail industry through a job fair. Work has provided me the opportunity to develop new skills and adapt different behaviors and grow myself as a person. On the second year of my career, I was moved to procurement division on the same organization where I developed self-confidence, and negotiation skills through engagement with different suppliers and agents. But at the fifth year, I decided to leave the company and shift to banking industry, which I only last for 7 months due to some reasons. I tried to get an opportunity in manufacturing, and luckily, I was hired in an apparel manufacturing industry. It is a multinational company and I started my job as merchandising staff, wherein I had to work with different nationalities, which gave me an opportunity to manage brand accounts, dig into details and technicalities of the apparel products, its raw materials and accessories. On the fifth year of my career in apparel industry, my company offered me a free membership for Toastmasters, and that with Mezwan Toastmasters Club, which I am very proud of, which I grabbed also with no hesitation, that opportunity. On the first day of attending the meeting, I really don't believe that Toastmaster will help me in improving my public speaking skills and leadership skills, considering it is a self-paced learning platform. But yes, it helped me and it will always. As I finish my level 3 in dynamic leadership, I saw myself improving a lot already. Now I completed my path and I am taking the new path, which is effective coaching. That's why I deliver again my icebreaker speech. I see it and I believe it. So all our non-Toastmasters viewers and guests watching out there on Facebook Live, I want you to, if you want to improve your public speaking skills and leadership skills, or you just want to become a better version of yourself, I encourage you to join Toastmasters International. Just try, and I am very sure that you will believe that Toastmaster is the right platform to see yourself improving day by day. This is Rene. Good evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rene, for sharing your Toastmasters journey with us. And Rene really is a person, a Toastmaster who walks the talk. Now, starting from a member just 2 years ago, a few years ago, is now on the top level of the Toastmaster organization here in Cebu. And that's commendable progress and change. Thank you, Toastmaster Rene.